This is a 1968 Ford 8000 in the rear end. And when you do hydraulic, up there's hydraulic. And around this wheel, down in here, there's you can't barely see it, but it's right there. There's like a little connection. Hold on, put this on. Right there is your oil filler, and down in there is where you drain your oil. But so there's that one. Is there any others for anything else here? I don't know. I can't tell here. Underneath the drawbar is where you fill out the rear end with machine oil, and you fill it over here. This has got a little one here, but that's PTO. Now, is that also the rear end? Because you put hydraulic up here, and down here we put machine oil down in here. And then with regular oil, we put in here, you put in, that's your drain plug, and you've got a oil filter here, your oil dipstick, and then you fill that right here on this. But this is where it gets confusing on this fuel injector pump. So up here there's some bleeders. Down here bleeders, right? Bleeder. I think this is a bleeder as well. I'm not sure about these two. I know we pulled this, and I thought, because you've got this up here, I thought there was an engine oil, or oil goes in that to oil this injector, and that's all diesel fuel. There's diesel coming out of that and out of that. So I don't think that's right necessarily, but I don't know if anybody else has had any issues with this. So, yeah, that's a little confusing. That's the hard part that I didn't understand on this injection pump system here. Like where the oil would go in and keep this thing liquored up. Because this is the engine oil right here. But in the instruction manual and even the manual that we have, it says no, that's where you got to put your oil at. So I don't know what people know about these 68s, because 69 and 70 they changed a whole bunch of things up. So yeah. And over here, this might be one here too. I'm not sure. And then what is that part of the transmission then? Like that one that comes off? And then you fill it up right there with that? Or is that for underneath inside there? Is that for what is that for? Is that for going down into that? It's not part of the hydraulic system. Is that actually part of the gearbox? So, hard to say. Hard to say. Yeah. So. Yeesh. Anyway. Overhauling as much as possible on this thing. But yeah, I could use air filter. Look good because the air filter is right here, and there's the pre-cleaner up there. Look good, and the air filter and the secondary air filter or whatever is all clean in there. The Antifreeze was good here, and then up above there is 2 spots for freaking brake fluid and power steering. And so when you get up in here, when you open this cap up, there is even a filter in that power steering. And so that's power steering here. I think you can take this all off, and that's power steering inside there. And then here is your brake fluid top off, to top off your brake fluid. And that's got that. So, and right here is your coolant for your radiator. So there's a lot to these old Ford 8000s. So if anybody knows more about them, comment in the chat, because they're good old tractors. This is one of the good ones there. She's one of the survivors.